Hello and welcome back to my channel. I think I've talked about this. I mentioned it several times in my previous videos that I got a new dog, a new puppy. His name is Pudding, and I don't know, I'm gonna put his picture somewhere. He's cute, but he's still a puppy, so he he doesn't know where to pee yet, so he pees all over the floor. But it's been decreasing now. It's been a week since we got him. Yeah, now he peed on the pee tray, that thing, the tray. Like 90% of the time, 10% he still pee on the floor. So it's kinda annoying. And yeah, so today I'm gonna react to my favorite dog channel. It's Me or the Dog. It's the TV shows about dog trainer where go to people's houses and train their dog. Yeah, that kind of videos. So I'm gonna start with this one, the one that comes first when I type it's for the dog. So let's watch. I haven't watched this one, so let's go.
Dogs can be comforting for someone who is ill,
Yeah.
but not all dogs soothe the pain. Samson is a
Oh my
3-year-old
God.
high-strung boxer.
Oh no.
Instead of providing calmness to Debbie's life, his rambunctious behavior is taxing her physical condition and causing conflict in the house.
This is making me so mad.
I cannot imagine putting like that. I mean, yeah, he's a toy poodle, so I think he's a bit of a calmer side. Maybe, I don't know, and he's small, so I don't think he's gonna grow up to be like that. But that's really scary. I don't want Pudding to be like that.
What did I do wrong?
Simply getting out of the
Oh,
house
no.
has turned into nothing less than extreme mayhem.
Oh, so Pudding cannot go out yet because the breeder said he cannot go out yet until his second shot. So I don't know what he gonna be outside. But yeah, he's still a puppy, so maybe it's a little bit easier to handle because he's still small. But yeah, but he's been running a lot in the house. Oh no.
Ever since adulthood, Debbie's been handling life with Crohn's disease, an energy-sapping illness.
I had a lot of surgeries and missing some organs, and I find that I am extremely tired.
Debbie and Stella had 2 well-behaved dogs until they stumbled across a beautiful but injured boxer at an adoption fair.
Samson really needed rescuing. He was in terrible shape, and the reason I actually brought him home, I remember saying to Stella, "Look, I can walk him with my pinky."
I can walk it with my pinky. Look what he's become. I mean, it's good to rescue a dog, but no, don't take what you cannot handle. I mean, he didn't know Samson gonna become like this. Well, yeah.
But when he came home, everything went crazy.
Oh, so in the adoption center, he like sad boxer, and then when he arrived at home, he like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make your life miserable from now, like that. That's really evil.
Samson also physically attacks Debbie's
What?
fragile body.
Did Doc just drag her?
Covered with bruises and scratches.
Ooh, Pudding, don't be like that, okay? Pudding, he's sleeping.
Luckily, Expert dog trainer Victoria
Yay.
Stillwell is on the way.
Choosing a dog that's right for you is a really important decision.
Yeah.
If you can't provide a dog with the right kind of lifestyle, what you would have hoped might be a match made in heaven can very quickly turn into a living hell for both you and your dogs.
Yeah, that's why we chose toy poodle. Cause I mean, my mom chose toy poodle because it doesn't shed as much as the other dogs, and toy poodle is small, so it's easier to handle, and it's cute. Yeah.
Okay, so prepare yourself. The leashing of the dogs is not pretty.
My buddy.
Oh! Samson, stop! Samson!
Ow.
Getting the dogs in the car to go to the park just makes a person not want to ever leave the home with an animal. You take these two. Wait.
Well, Pudding is still a puppy, but when he's in the car, he's just sitting there, just hanging, chill. But I can't imagine with the big dog, like boxer.
Pulling her feet under.
Debbie will have to walk him. So Victoria introduces a special collar to make it easier.
What?
Well, what a good boy you are. Everything's got to be done to calm.
Calm.
And I want to show you a little bit of, how
Oh my god.
you can.
Samson is sleeping. The floor. Yeah, Pudding also sleep a lot in this like wooden floor.
Calm him down a little bit.
So
at
cute.
the door. Sit. Good boy. If he goes before I say okay, the door closes again. Stay. Stay. Stay.
Oh,
Sit. Good boy, stay.
maybe I can do that
Stay.
with Pudding.
Okay, good boy.
Ooh.
Good boy.
Well, the thing is, Victoria makes it look so easy.
This is a special harness that discourages lunging by slightly lifting a dog's front legs when it pulls.
Ooh.
You just started to run off
Yeah.
and didn't.
Yeah.
Good boy. Feels
Cool.
completely different, Victoria. It's amazing.
So for her to be able to feel confident now to go and walk Samson is fantastic. And in turn, Samson gets the exercise he so desperately needs.
Wait, so all you need is just that special harness to make him walk so calmly? You don't need like the training tricks and etc. You just need the harness. Wow.
It's a win-win situation for both of them. No excuses about not walking the dog now. The only way this will work is if you continue. If you don't continue, or it's too much, or it's unmanageable, it's not fair to keep Samson. If Samson doesn't get exercise, he's going to continue with bad behavior. You've got to put the work in. Debbie, you've got to put the work in. Stella, you've got to put the work in.
I need her to help me. I need her to
Yeah.
commit. She wants to keep him too.
You're saying it like I never helped you.
I'm
That's
saying
what
it like
sounds
going
like.
forward, I absolutely have to have your help. Can you stand up? Could you take your hands off the refrigerator?
Hey, look, I know you care, Stella. And your mom knows you care. You've shown me that you can work, you can train, if you can keep it up. And Samson gets out, gets exercise, he's gonna calm down.
Oh,
This will be the right home for him, but only if you can do it. The stakes are still high. I'm gonna leave you now, and while I'm away, there's a lot of things you need to work on. First of all, the walking. The dogs need to get out every day. I'm a little concerned when I leave that Debbie might not carry on the training, and it's a disaster for this dog if she doesn't, because then he will have to be rehomed. We don't want that to happen.
yeah. So my mom got these crazy ideas from her friends. mom's friend said her dog just go on walk in car inside the car, not actually walk, so just sitting in the car. That's walk. So she wants us to do this, and I said no. And Pudding actually likes to run. He runs around the house.
Bye.
Good Samson, walking
Ooh, a
calmly
MacBook.
down the driveway. It's a good feeling. Look, Mom, one pinky.
Debbie's
pink.
walking Samson with just her little pinky. You see? You don't have to fall down when you're walking your dog.
Oh, that's it.
If you want to learn more about your dog's behavior, you can go to my website, positively.com. And if you want to
So all you need just the harness. That's all. There's no need for Victoria. Or, I mean, she's here for the advice and everything. But really you need just the harness. Wow. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do this one. I think I watched like a little bit of it, like the first 1 minute or so. Let's do this.
The husband at the end of his rope.
I'd rather just remove the problem. I've had enough.
Can Victoria defuse this ticking time bomb
But you actually haven't taught the dog how to behave.
before someone gets hurt?
Oh
Our
no.
differences with dealing with Dakota's
They have
misbehavior
baby?
is sometimes extreme. I don't want to be physical with her.
It's probably the #1 problem, because you're not.
Joe sometimes will like slap her on the mouth or her face. He definitely lunges at her to stop what she's doing.
Get
Why would he do that?
down.
We definitely argue about keeping her or not keeping her. She might not always be like that.
Kids can be unhappy for the next 10, 12 years because you're riding on a hope and a dream here.
I'm definitely willing to learn whatever I need to learn and do whatever I need to do to keep her.
If she's quiet, she's doing something wrong. She eats furniture, she eats toys. The only reason I'm not getting rid of Dakota is because Mandy thinks we can fix her.
Do you really want to get rid of her and send her someplace that you don't know what's going to happen to her? That's
Yeah, my mom wants to get another puppy to breed with Pudding. It's gonna be a lot of work. That's the first thing, and the second one is like the puppies. They're gonna go somewhere we don't even know what gonna happen to them, and I don't know. It just feels wrong. And I don't think you're supposed to breed dogs carelessly.
cool to me.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
I'm not.
It is me or the dog.
So who was it that didn't want
It's me or
that
the
doesn't,
dog.
you don't want her?
I think it's all the boys against Mandy, basically.
Okay.
I feel like she's more of a nuisance than good, really. I'd rather just remove the problem, not have to be on guard all the time on what the dog's gonna do. Mandy and I have been married for 8 years. But with the dog, it's like the thorn in the side. Has it put strain on our marriage? It's just an extra added stress that we really don't need. You've only had her a year. I've tried to get rid of her twice already. I've gotten to the point with Dakota where I've posted her on the internet while Mandy was at work to see if I can get rid of her quickly.
That's
When Dakota's in the backyard,
Wow.
it kind of makes it miserable if I have to do yard work.
So how would you try and get her to stop? What would you do?
Like when she's getting like this,
Yeah.
there are times I'll just grab her. I'll try and get her to and try and get her to calm down this way. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know.
When you hold a dog down like that, people think that dog's calming down, but actually the dog's not calmed down at all. What they do is they shut down. They learn, instinct tells them they're being put in a compromised position, so in order to survive, they shut down. When Joe gets angry, he slaps her, and he doesn't just tap her. I heard the connection of his hand to the bone on her nose,
Yeah.
and it was hard.
oh.
That's a pretty hard whack.
Yeah.
You do that with her quite a lot?
I mean, when you slap the dog gonna learn. Like the dog is like a child. The dog gonna learn like violence and stuff, and he gonna bite you, right?
It's not so much the hardness of the whack, it's the action of the whack that concerns me. That could actually backfire. God forbid one of the children
Yeah, that's
goes to touch her.
Okay.
And she
Yeah.
just sees this hand coming towards her, thinks back to when she was hit, and then bang, goes for the hand. And I've seen it happen a lot.
oh no.
I thought, like in disciplining, it's supposed to be a negative reaction to what she's doing.
Yeah.
Because I just figured, who wants to get slapped in the snout every time you do something wrong?
But then you've just got a negative feeling with the owner. The owner has just hurt me, so I'm gonna not trust you as much. I don't like that kind of relationship with a dog. I want the dog to do things for me because it wants to. I do believe in discipline, just this isn't working. We need to find a way where you can actually have a relationship with her where she listens to you. Joe has zero relationship with Dakota, and he doesn't want her in his home. That makes my job very hard. I don't think Mandy and Joe really understand the seriousness of the situation, nor do they understand that actually they're the cause of their dog's bad behavior. I see this dog getting blamed for so much negative behavior that you could have prevented.
By
It's
not
very, very
slapping
difficult
her?
when you are correcting a dog, but you actually haven't taught the dog how to behave. So it's really actually not the dog's fault. You brought this dog into your family. It is therefore your responsibility to train this dog to be able to succeed in your family.
That's it. Like, you have to train the dog. And no one in this house like do research how to train the dog. So they just blind about what should they do to the dog, how to train the dog. And I did all the work. Because I watched this.
Do you really see yourself being able to welcome this dog into your family again?
I'd be willing to give it a shot, as long as we see change. You know, if I'm giving all that I can, and there's really no change, then I think we have to find another avenue. You know, as far as it'll be better for.
Only you should change. I mean, dog is smart. They're gonna learn. If the dog doesn't change, I think it's the owner's fault, right?
For us and better for the dog as well.
Yeah, Joe's shut down completely. How am I ever gonna get him to work with his dog when he has absolutely no feeling for his dog at all?
Victoria needs Joe and Mandy to start building a real relationship with their pet.
What's with the
So she takes them to a
random
neutral
animal
location.
shot?
I would like
Squirrels
to
and bees.
introduce you to clicker training. I think clicker training is such a great way to train a dog. And the reason why we use a clicker is because this sound becomes the precursor to some great reward. So she now has to make the connection with the click and a reward. And we know she's food motivated, so that's what we're going to use. Clicker training can be very fast, it can be very motivating, and this is a dog that needs that in order to learn. Sit, good girl. Wait, up, wait, up, up. She pulls focus all the time. Her brain is everywhere. She has a very short attention span. Very good girl. Very good girl.
Nice.
I like you to do the same thing as I'm doing. Ask her to do something for you.
Mine, sit. Sit.
Nice.
Sit, girl.
Nice. Beautiful timing. Mandy did pretty well with the clicker
Nice.
training. Her timing is good. Now it's Joe's turn. You're going to give her a very clear signal. That's your hand signal, stay. And then I want you to take 1 or 2 steps back.
Not too sure how clicker training is going to work with her, how well she's going to do with it, especially with me, because we really don't have the best relationship right now.
All right, get her attention.
Cody, sit.
Do
Cody.
the hand signal.
No, I don't trust you.
Sit.
The dog said.
Try it again.
The dog said, you slapped me, I don't trust you, I'm gonna attack you.
Sit.
Did you see what she did?
No.
She went like this.
yeah, I hate you because you slapped me.
Flinched, because she's used to you going, what? When you do that, it just really does not build trust. You get angry if she doesn't respond to you. Well, yeah, hey, that's your fault, not hers. Dakota doesn't trust Joe.
Harsh.
And therefore, she doesn't really listen to him that well. Just move into her again.
Sit. Cody.
Try it one more time.
Cody, sit. Cody.
Nope.
Let's go around again, Papa.
Not happening,
that Joe
said
is
the
having
dog.
trouble getting through the clicker training because he's just fed up with her and you know, just wanting to get rid of her.
Walk into her again, just with your
Sit.
other foot. That's it. Turn
Oh,
Stay.
nice.
Take 2 steps back. Yeah, that shake off is a definite. Do you see she's shaking off? It's a definite stress release. She's feeling stress.
Clicker training was a little rough. Dakota doesn't really trust me as well. It's mostly my fault.
I think she's had enough.
Yes, yes, it's your
The
fault.
relationship I've had with the dog's gonna take some time to fix.
Good girl. There might be hope if Joe actually cares for Dakota, if he sees what her potential could be. But I don't know whether he's able to. He's already made his judgment.
Dakota's still at risk of being given away. Victoria wants to help strengthen the bond between Joe and Dakota by showing him all her potential.
I want to introduce you to Virginia and Louise because they have an amazing agility center. I think this is something that Dakota could really benefit from. When you give a dog a sport, not only is it getting rid of all that physical energy and the dog is thinking, but also it's creating a really good bond between you. It's teamwork.
I'd be willing to give Dakota the best I can for now. But if I don't see any change, I don't know.
So I want you to go to the other side of the A-frame, Mandy.
If you don't see any change, it's your fault. Because Dakota doesn't trust you.
You are going to encourage her to come up here, okay? But let's just see how she does this.
Come on,
Come on, Cody.
Don't let her fall
Nice.
off.
Oh,
Okay,
Too fast.
too fast. When she got on here, her face was a little panicky, so
Okay.
let's do it slowly. And whilst you're doing that, praise her too.
Okay.
Say, this is good, okay? You're always motivating her.
Come on, Cody.
Come on, Cody.
Good girl, very good.
Good girl.
she said praise him while he's doing it, climbing. And she was just like, Victoria does the good girl thing. It's just like straight face and all.
Good girl, Coda. Come this way. Come on.
You know what? Oh, good
Wow, all
girl.
right. Good girl.
Oh, now with her, she is fine. So the problem is him. What his name, Joe?
All right.
Good girl, Cody. Good girl. That was awesome.
It was amazing. That's quite advanced.
Yeah.
So it's impressive.
I didn't expect her to do that.
Me neither.
It made me feel great to see Dakota do so well on the
Ooh.
agility course. It would be fun to, to bring her down and do it together.
Go get it. Go get it. Good girl.
Nice.
Good girl, Cody.
I love it. When I came in
Nice.
that first day, there was no praise on this dog. But now you're getting that connection. And she's just really listening to you. This could be something really good for her to do. I was so pleased with what happened today at the agility because if Joe can be proud of his dog, well then I hope that he wants to keep her in his family. Nice.
Good girl.
Sit. Good girl.
Joe and Mandy have been working hard on Dakota's impulse control and they've been making great strides.
Stay. The biggest success since Victoria's left has been Dakota's acknowledgement of us.
She knows
Cody,
nice
girl.
treats.
Come here. Sit. Good girl. She pays better attention to us. She listens better. And the clicker training, I think, has really come a long way.
Want me to try?
Yeah.
When I first arrived, there was no consistency in the training between Joe and Mandy.
Sit. Good
Oh,
girl.
nice.
But now that they're on the same page, I'm
And the
really
tail's
impressed with
wagging.
the success that they're having with Dakota.
Rub my neck and my chest.
Come on, Cody. Come.
Just 2 weeks ago, Joe was ready to give Dakota up. Now it's wonderful
Cool.
to see Joe
Now he's
enjoying
walking the
some
dog.
quality time with the family dog. I love it when I see progress.
I think Mandy's definitely happy that Dakota and I are starting to form a bond. I feel like she's becoming more of my buddy. You know, like she's actually becoming, you know, my dog now.
That's cool. Alright. I think that's it for this episode. I think it's my first time reacting to like this kind of TV shows. But I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please leave a like. And if you need to subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss any of my videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.